Hello there, my beautiful, lovely, intelligent internet friends. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here on Trauma Talk today. I wanted to talk to those of us who can't seem to live up to this idea of positive thinking. The positive thinking ideology or theology is one that's really popular, at least in my country, the United States of America. Oftentimes we're told to just think positive or don't worry, be happy, everything happens for a reason. You just gotta smile and get through it, put a smile on and just be positive. And I adhered to that way of thinking for quite some time. But as I began to go through real deep and dark things in my life, I realized that it was very much a farce for me, personally. It was like living a lie because I wasn't positive or happy or okay. I was really struggling. Sometimes I was barely holding on. And someone said something the other day that really connected the reason why positive thinking doesn't work for me, and I think doesn't work for a lot of people. There are some people who it absolutely does work for, and I'm really happy that that's the case. But for those of us who just can't live up to it, who just can't think positive and be okay, here's what started making sense to me. When I think about any movie that I love, or a story that really moves me, a book I keep coming back to, they all have one thing in common, and that is a significant struggle that's followed by something great. But it's never easy for the person to get there. It's never easy for the hero to go through his journey. In writing, there's actually a device called the hero's journey, and it's something that connects with most humans on the planet. It's what you see in most movies. Someone's okay, something bad happens, they're really not okay, they might not make it, and they're able to find a way to break through, and then you get to the end of the movie and there's some kind of conclusion. But what you don't see in those films is someone being happy at the beginning of the movie, happy in the middle of it, and happy at the end. We aren't really interested in listening to those stories. That's not compelling because that's not real life for many of us. And this thing that I heard the other day that really gave me a light bulb sort of moment was someone expressing that they had tried positive thinking for a very long time, but eventually realized that nothing that was worth anything in life or stories didn't come without significant struggle. So they stopped penalizing themselves for not being happy all the time, for not being okay and uplifting and bright and sunny and sunshine and rainbows and unicorns all the time, because struggle is a very real part of being human, and that's okay. I think that might be what positive thinking misses. Positive thinking is this idea that you can just change your mindset, change your life. If you think good, good things will happen to you. If you think positive things, people will like you more. If you think positive things, your life will change. But the problem is that suppresses emotions. It demonizes things like anger and sadness as things that need to be abolished or forced down or written over with positive, happy words, when sometimes things are just bad. Sometimes things are incredibly sad. Sometimes anger is very, very deserved. And there's nothing wrong with that. The stories that I read and I connect with and mean something to me are the ones where someone didn't see a way through, where someone was at their wit's end before they found the courage or the will to take another step, where it looked like all hope was lost and they weren't okay. And somehow they get through. They aren't pretty stories. They aren't easy stories. They're real stories, they're human. And so if you are someone who positive thinking just doesn't work for, first off, you're not alone. And second of all, I think it makes a lot of sense because it misses very important aspects of what it means to be a human person on a very weird planet with odd things happening and sometimes traumatic and bad things happening and grief being a part of our life, being a part of our world. So if you find that positive thinking works for you, that's fantastic. But if you're like me and you're just a failure when it comes to positive thinking, just wanted to encourage you that that is absolutely okay. It's okay to feel all the things. Anger exists for a reason, sadness exists for a reason, grief is a weird process to go through, trauma messes us up sometimes for a very long time, and that's all okay. It's okay to feel those things, and there is a way through them. You're not alone in experiencing any of that, and you're not wrong for feeling any of it. There is nothing in my life that is worth anything that came easily. And that's not to say that good things have to be hard. It's just to say that generally speaking, the things that I value took some serious work. They took something in me to rise to the challenge. They took sinking to depths and then finding a way to get through it and being honest with myself. The things that matter to me in my life involve struggle. Building a good marriage isn't super easy. It comes with a lot of rough moments. It's not happy and sunshine and rainbows all the time, but it's so worth it. The friendships and relationships that I have are not positive and happy all the time. We have ups, we have downs. My mental health and the things that matter to me within me are things I've had to fight like mad to hold on to get back, to grow on, to process. They aren't easy things, and if I just wiped over everything with a slate of, it's okay, just think positive, I know that I wouldn't be half the person that I am today. It takes a lot of courage to be real with yourself. It takes a lot of courage to feel those scary emotions, but generally when we feel them, we realize they aren't as bad as we thought they were. So this is a bit of a short and to the point video, and I'm curious if you agree, if this connects with you, or if you think positive thinking is great, if you think I'm missing something about it. Are the things that you value in your life things that were given to you or came easily? Are they things that involve struggle? What did that look like for you? I'd love to hear from you in the comment section down below. Thanks for listening, guys. I love you. I'm thinking about you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.